Hello and welcome back to another video. Today we are talking about the potential for maybe a couple Clipper systems and eventually another Deep South severe threat. It just seems like we're going to keep getting these southern severe threats, probably one every week for a little bit. So let's take a look at the European model. So currently we have our current system, which is currently dumping rainfall across the northeast as we speak, or last night into now. But yeah, very heavy rainfall. If you need more information on that, I made a video on some of those flooding rains yesterday. I'll link that in the cards above. But as this system moves off, we see a little bit of cold air behind it, and another system with a low pressure all the way up in Ontario and Manitoba, bringing in some moisture, maybe some thunderstorms in Texas, Oklahoma, but mostly very light. Nothing super severe, maybe some severe thunderstorms in the very coastal areas of Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Florida. Eventually we'll get some thunderstorms from this system, but that moves off the coast and we see that Clipper system move into the northeast with some light rain mostly in that region. Then another one right behind it. This is now moving into Monday, where we see some precipitation forming from a low pressure here in Iowa, maybe some snowfall in parts of Wisconsin and Minnesota, maybe some thunderstorms in parts of Texas, but that also moves off, and from that we see another low pressure system that brings up the warm moist air from the Gulf of Mexico, and that is what could bring in our next deep south severe threat, which is going to be very isolated. This storm system is only impacting the south. So we start off here Monday to Tuesday with some thunderstorms in Texas. Then throughout the day on Tuesday, they move from Texas into Louisiana, Mississippi. Again, this could be the area where we see the worst of the tornadoes, which is a very common theme for the severe threats for this year. It just seems like Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama are really just the three states that get the most tornado warnings. And then after that, we're now moving into late Tuesday into Wednesday, where we could see some thunderstorms from the Carolinas down to Florida, before eventually this storm system starts to move up the coast and into the northeast with some light rain there as well. Then another storm system right behind it with more of a northern severe threat, maybe some thunderstorms in parts of Missouri, Kentucky, Tennessee, Indiana maybe, as well, as this storm kind of really intensifies very quickly, and into the northeast we could see some severe weather as well. Overall, the trend here is that we're going to start to see, right now we're seeing those severe threats in the coastal states, the Gulf states, but eventually, as the temperatures do warm up into April now, I mean, today is April 1st, but as we start to see those temperatures warm up, we're going to start to see those severe threats push further and further north. So, in areas such as, Missouri, Kansas, Nebraska, Iowa, and parts of the Great Lakes region, the Great Plains, you guys are next up. It's just a matter of time as we see the severe threats move to the north. But that current timing of that is maybe mid-April, but until then we could see another severe threat down in the deep south, as this new low pressure system could bring just almost all thunderstorms to the region. And now these aren't concentrated in a line like our other severe threats, but rather they are in a cluster, so that could bring in maybe some more instability, which could make these thunderstorms worse. So I'm going to keep an eye on it and share anything, any news with you, and stay here for any updates on this potential severe threat by subscribing and clicking the bell. But that is all I have for today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.